think I'd try this a new way. I'm gonna show you the tricks that I know. I'm getting tired of talking, and I need more of a show right now.
Hey you guys, it's Tasha from Mind Your Money. Thank you so much for clicking on that thumbnail. If you are here for the very first time, hello. I am a wife to an amazing husband, a mother of 3 amazing boys, and we started this channel as a way to document our journey to debt freedom, financial independence while building generational wealth. So we're talking about all things budgeting, saving money, managing money, and getting out of debt, of course. So if any of that interests you, please go ahead and click that red subscribe button, join the family, and become an MVP. I appreciate you guys so very much. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys our sinking funds update and basically closing out the sinking funds for the month of January 2021. So let's get right into it. This is what we have for sinking funds. Now I track my sinking funds on pen and paper. If you didn't see that video last year in December when I talked about how we are managing our sinking funds and what sinking funds we're using for 2021, I'll link that video up in the cards. Okay, so we're going to start with the clothing sinking fund. I hope you're zoomed in enough. I'm going to try just a little bit more. Okay, so for clothing, we ended 2020 with a balance of $44.50. We actually earned 1 cent interest on this account because the money was revolving. So 1 cent interest we earned on December 31st. So I have to do a little backdating here, but that's going to be fine. And I like to fill in the dates because $15.79 was deposited on January 7th, which I think was the bonus income. And then on January 29th, we deposited a total of $20 for that golden paycheck in January. Okay, so that is now going to bring our balance. It should bring it to $89.05. So we started with $44.50. We had 1 cent interest. We deposited $8.75. Then we deposited $15.79. Then $20. Yep, $89.05. I hope that's what I said. All right, so what I like to do, since we're closing off for January, I'm going to draw a quick line. And I'm going to write the balance right here. $89.05 is the balance. Now on to Christmas. Christmas, we ended 2020 with a balance of 24 cents. And we deposited $8.75 on January 21st. And I have to backdate again because I haven't been keeping up with this as well as I should have. So $15.79 was a deposit we made on January 7th. And on the 29th, which was, again, the golden paycheck, we deposited $20. And that brought us to a balance of $44.78 that we have already in Christmas. So I'm going to check and make sure the numbers are going to line up. So we started with 24 cents, $8.75 deposit, $15.79 deposit, and $20 deposit. $44.78. That's what we should have in that account. And I'm going to draw my line here. We're closing out again for January. So the balance is $44.78. 4478. BAL for balance. Now back to school and gifts are two. Let me move this over. They are 2 accounts or buckets we have in Ally. So these are not earning any interest whatsoever. But we started with 0 balance too because these are the newest ones. So $10.78 was deposited on January 12th. And we made a deposit of $20 on January 29th. Again, there's that golden paycheck again. And that should bring us to a balance of $30.78. So it's going to be the same for gifts and back to school. This is $30.78 balance. And the same situation or the same setup here for gifts, which is $20 on the 29th. These don't earn interest, but it will be nice to see them and watch them grow. Hoping that we won't have to use it. We'll give it time to build up before we start using them. Okay, so I'm just going to take out this page. And again, I'm using this tool notebook. That's where I'm keeping all of my sinking funds trackers and my savings challenges trackers. So professional recertification, which is state license renewal, that's the name of it. We started with $0. This is a new sinking fund that I created that began in January. So $20 is our designated goal each and every week. So we did that the 1st, the 8th, the 15th, the 22nd, and then on the 29th, we deposited $40 because we had extra. We used that golden paycheck to put a little bit more towards our sinking funds. Okay, so that means our balance in this account is currently $120. And this sinking fund is, we're trying to fully fund this by the second week of May. And the goal is $400, right? So we have $120 in there right now. And that is our current balance. On to medical. Medical has a goal of $2,000. We ended December 2020 with 56.46 cents. We had 2 cents interest that accrued on the 1st of January. Then we made a deposit of $10.78 on January 2nd, and that was from our side hustle income. And then we made an additional $20 deposit on January 29th from our regular income. That should give us a balance of $87.26. So I'm going to pull out my calculator again to make sure that's right. So we can make sure we're keeping good record on these. 56.46 was the starting balance. 2 cents interest. $10.78 deposit and $20 deposit. $87.26. Okay, and now on to the vehicle insurance. Vehicle insurance, we started in August of last year, and we ended December 2020 with a $200 balance. And let me see what we've done. We deposited $20, and we've been depositing $20 every week, starting from the 8th, or the 1st, the 8th, the 15th, the 22nd, and then we deposited $40 on the 29th. I'm so glad that January was a golden month for us. All right, so now our balance in this account should be $320. And I know mental math is good to do. Let me draw the line all the way over. But my calculator is my backup. Okay, so we started with 200 and we added 2, 4, 6, 8. Let me see. 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 40. $320 is now the balance here in the vehicle insurance fund. Now, I know a lot of people like to set up their sinking funds differently. This just works best for my brain and how I like to keep a record. So now we're moving on to the vehicle maintenance sinking fund. This is for everything else concerning the car. When we get our new car, putting gas in the car, oil changes, tire rotation, just general maintenance, general upkeep. Now, we started 2021 with a balance of $34.12. So we earned 1 cent interest on the 1st of January. Then we deposited $10.78 on the 1st, $8.75 on the 22nd, and then we deposited our last deposit for January of $20 on January 29th. Okay, and that is going to give us a balance of $73.66. and draw my line. I also have a spreadsheet with all of our sinking funds that we're tracking digitally. So that way, my husband and I have budget meetings. He can ask me a quick question, even during the day when we're not actually talking about the money. That time, he could ask me, how much do we have? And instead of having to open up my book here, I can just go into the Google Sheets document and tell him this is how much we have. And that's it. Oops. This is the balance, $73.66. Now on to renter's insurance. This is the last one. We fully funded this in October of 2020, and we paid our renter's insurance for the year on December 16th. So we weren't planning on putting money here, but again, because we had that extra paycheck, we decided to throw as much as we could towards all of the sinking funds. We started with a 57-cent balance, and we made a deposit on the 29th for $20. 29th, 21. And that leaves us with a balance of $20.57. 20.57 is our new balance. All right, and that is all of our sinking funds. Next, we're going to move into the savings challenges portion. So now we are going into the savings challenges, and one challenge, I guess, is our emergency fund. We have started tracking this on September 1st of 2020, and we have made a few deposits since our last update in December 24th. We made a payment of $25. I'm not sure if I updated you guys on that. And then on December 31st, we earned a little bit of interest. Then we made a deposit of $26.25, then another $26.25, then 1 cent to zero out our regular checking account, then 62 cents, then $131.25, and then another 50 cents to end January. So our total deposits equal $210 and 5 cents in our emergency fund. What we currently have in that account is $5,305.67. That's everything except the interest, because that hasn't calculated yet for January. So we're not really going to be able to shade anything in, but I wanted to give you guys that update. So as far as January 2021, we have a total balance of $5,305.67. So we're not really shading in today. I just wanted to give you guys that update. And hopefully we'll be able to shade in by the end of February. This is the 52-week challenge of 2021. So put aside $21 every Friday in the month of January. So we have saved $21 each and every week. I'll move my little cheat sheet there, or my notes. So the 1st, the 8th, forgive my 3-year-old in the background. The 15th, this is everything that we've done so far. And we worked this challenge into our annual budget. So every single time we make a deposit, it's within our annual budget. So we're not doing anything extra. The only difference with this is that it's not in a physical envelope. It's actually going to be earning some interest as we grow through the year. So I'm excited to see what that interest will be. I know interest rates went down south, way down south for 2020, but hopefully we'll see an increase in those, and every little bit helps. So I'd rather gain 5 cents than gain no cents. That's just how I look at it. A penny saved is a penny earned, right? So we save $21 each week, and I'm just filling out this sheet, and then we're going to do some shading in, because that is the exciting part, y'all. When we get to shade in, that makes it better. And I'm going to show you on the screen what's currently in that account. And I am recording this video a little bit ahead of time, so I don't know what the interest is just yet. But if it's different from what we have here, you're gonna see it on the screen. Okay? And we have $105 right now. So in January, not including any interest, we have saved $105 in the 52-week savings challenge. And I wasn't sure which highlighter to use. I think I'm going to use this mild liner. This is the blue, but it's more of a pale blue. So I'm going to use that to shade in. This is my favorite part. You guys can see that, right? Because you are in frame. I don't want to be out of frame. There we go. $105 saved in January on the 52-week savings challenge. And now we're going to go to the zero out challenge. Move my sticky note on the side and put this here on the back of the page to prevent any bleeding. So the zero out challenge, I'll link Rochelle Adamson Budget's video. She did a great job explaining how it works. So basically, I'll give you a visual example. If, say, in our account we had $4.20 and 50 cents, right? We're going to zero this out. We would probably take off the cents. So we would put 50 cents into our emergency fund or a savings bucket, whatever you're using to save the money from the zero out challenge for, you put it there. So let's say it was $5.28 and 96 cents. I would take out the $8.96 and transfer that over to the emergency fund or to a different savings account. I am using a different savings account for the zero out challenge through Capital One 360. I do not have a savings goal for this. It's just for fun. It's just a real challenge to see how much money you could really save. And every little bit helps, you guys. So even though it's not like hundreds of dollars that we're going to be stuffing right now or transferring over to a different account, every little bit helps. So let us see. We had on January 1st, we transferred $1.51. And then again on January 1st, we transferred 40 cents from a different account. $1.64 on January 8th, $2.40 on January 15th, 43 cents on January 22nd, and $6.68 on January 29th, for a total of $13.06 just by zeroing out our account. So in January, we saved $13.06, and this does not include interest because I have not yet gotten the interest, or it hasn't been applied to the account yet. So we'll update that next time. I want to shade this in, but I'm not sure which mild liner to use because I don't want the colors to be offensive, if that makes sense. I've got so many colors. We have a sort of a brown. Let me see. Now I'm going to give you guys a chance because I'm going to fill this in. There's a yellow, right? Maybe that would go with this gold. And then there's this brown color here. Which one would you guys use? I think I'm going to go with the yellow. Let's see how it looks. If it doesn't look good, we can always change it next time. But the shading just makes this more fun. Okay, so we saved $13.06 with the zero out challenge. And this yellow or gold color mild liner is not too bad. Okay. Then I'm going to use the bold section and just shade in across. Here we go. Oops, outside of the line. Okay. Anywho, there we go. That is what we've done so far for the 52-week challenge, the zero out challenge, and also the emergency fund, which hopefully we will get the shade in next month when we do our update. Before you guys go, I calculated all of our balances across our sinking funds and also for the savings challenges, the emergency fund, and we have saved a total of $1,144.99 in January, not including interest in most of these accounts. So I just wanted to update you guys with that part. So that is it for this video, you guys. I hope you did enjoy it enough to give me a big thumbs up. And also don't forget to share with us in the comments, how are you doing with your challenges for January or for 2021 so far? I don't know yet if you are going to see my closeout video for January, but we did really good with our no spend days. We were very intentional about it. How did you guys do? Remember that it's important to mind your money, manage it well, and live your life to the fullest. Bye, guys.
Going round and around, back around. I will fight like no other.